Good afternoon and welcome to your lunch primetime news. I'm Jyoti Mikulasena for News First, and now let's take a look at the headlines. UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Prince Zaid Rad Al Hussein tours the Lanka district. Various views expressed on the opposition's religious rituals against the government.
හැබැයි මේ හොරෙන් පොල් කඩන්න හොඳ නැහැ. දැන් බලන්න මේ ගාල්ල දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ උඩුගම ඒ වත්තේ රජේ වත්තේ පොල් කඩලා පොල් දාලා දිහුවා.
Leopard breaks loose, runs rampant in Bangalore school. Newsfirst.lk wins first medal for the day for Sri Lanka in weightlifting event at the South Asian Games. The United Nations High Commissioner of Human Rights, Prince Zaid Rad Al Hussein, who is currently on a 4-day official tour to Sri Lanka, paid a visit to the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic in Kandy today. Our correspondent said that after paying homage to the Sacred Tooth Relic, Prince Zaid Rad Al Hussein met with the Devada Nilame Pradeep Nilanga Dala, following which he paid homage to the Malvatu Mahaviharya. Our correspondent says that the UN Human Rights Chief is currently holding discussions with the Chief Prelate of the Malvatu chapter of the Siam sect, Most Venerable Tibbarwave Sri Sumangla Thera.
In Sri Lanka.
No, this is actually tea. That's terrific. That's fantastic. Thank you.
The UMP Working Committee is set to convene at the party headquarters, Sidikota, this afternoon. Will the party, during its Working Committee meeting, decide to grant Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca a seat in Parliament? You can send us your comments by following our Twitter handle at Newsfirst_EN, and your comments will be telecast on our Prime Bulletin. The foundation stone for Sri Lanka's first ever marine finfish hatchery complex was laid in the Dharmapuram area in Kirankulam, Batiklo, under the auspices of Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Development, Mahinda Amravira.
I would like to state, after taking into consideration the harmful effects these illegal fishing methods have in the fishing industry, that we are now in the process of formulating draft bills to pass new and stricter laws against these illegal methods and fishermen who use them. As we have held talks on the EU fishing ban, we have also concluded all measures to fulfill the required shortcomings. I firmly believe that before Sinhala and Tamil New Year in April, we will be able to hear the good news that the ban has been lifted.
On to more local news. A 1.5-year-old child died after falling into a canal in Koratua, Valigama. Police said that the incident had occurred at around 5 p.m. yesterday. The canal is located around 20 feet away from the child's residence. Our correspondent said that the child had fallen into the canal while the parents were at home. Police said that the remains of the child have been placed at the Valigama Valana Hospital and that the post-mortem examination is scheduled to be conducted today. Locals in the area say that the absence of a fence at the site of the incident is the cause of the tragedy. Now on to more local news. A group of fishermen who set out to sea from the shores of Hikkadwa have captured a 350-kilogram shark. Our correspondent said that this is the first shark caught by fishermen from Hikkadwa. The shark is around 12 feet in length. Our correspondent added that the shark was captured by the nets of a multi-day trawler 20 kilometers away from the shores of Hikkadwa.
Suramin, 12 අඩි.
Now, going back to one of our local stories, coconuts is a subject which has come under much political discourse in the political arena. These were the views expressed by a number of factions.
They are apparently smashing coconuts these days to topple the government. I am telling you that these fraudsters cannot smash coconuts. Coconuts should be broken by virtuous and respectable people. Can these sinners perform this ritual? You cannot topple a government by performing such rituals. It has only been 5 months since this government came to power, but some are speaking as if this UNP government has been in power for the last 20 years. You cannot expect us to perform miracles in just 5 months, but we have a genuine motive to work for the country. This is why the President and the Prime Minister joined forces. I got to know from the temple that they were going to smash 100,000 coconuts, but had smashed just 400. Well, since the price of coconuts have reduced, I suppose it will be beneficial for the coconut plantation owners if they are planning on breaking a few extra coconuts. So I think it is all right if they are doing this, but they should do it in secret. For instance, coconuts were stolen and some were left back at the state plantations in Urugama in the Gaul district. They got caught while transporting them in a tractor. So the curse will be on them for stealing these coconuts. They are saying that the offerings to the gods were made after stealing the stock of coconuts. We got the coconuts from my uncle Chamal Rajapaksa's coconut plantation. If not, they might take me to the FCID for the charge of stealing 4 coconuts. And what will happen when they point the mic and ask me to say why I was summoned to the FCID? I will have to say that I was summoned because I took 4 coconuts to Sinigama. The FCID is quite capable of summoning me for this as well. Rather than destroying large amounts of coconuts which could be used by the people, there are other ways of dressing in white and performing rituals or satyagrahas for the world to see in a respectable manner without causing any difficulty to the people. I would like to question these so-called Sinhala Buddhist leaders as to how this ritual of smashing coconuts, wishing for another person's life to be destroyed, suits the teachings of Buddhism or Sinhalese culture. The wallets of people who stole coconuts in public wealth and are smashing them in secret would have probably gone missing at the location they were smashing these coconuts, because they were close to Rohita Abegunavartana. The gold chains, however, have been safeguarded. What has happened? Who are these people? Is this all right? Only rogues and those who keep looking on can oppose this.
A dog worth over 35,000 rupees was stolen in Katukali, Kandy recently. We leave you with footage captured of the incident via CCTV cameras.